And now let's head over to the next thing, which you're going to really need when it comes to becoming a full-time Forex trader, which is capital. Now, you see, the capital is quite a gray area. It's straightforward, but then it's a gray area. Now, for me, I've been seeing a lot of, don't get me wrong, I've been seeing a lot of prop firms out there. In fact, as a matter of fact, I'm going to do an entire video on prop firms. I'm going to do an entire video on prop firms, but that's for another day. Nowadays, a lot of people are very aware. Sorry, guys. Nowadays, a lot of people are very aware about trading and investing and stuff like that. You have to understand, people are lazy. People are lazy. So there's a lot of money. When I had an event where I was saying there's money everywhere. There's money everywhere. You might see even your mom. You understand what I'm saying? The moment you tell her, mom, my trading is starting to pick up. My trading is starting to, I'm starting to make sure, really? Let me see. How much did you make? I took this $1,000 account. I was able to grow it by 50%, 60%. She'll be like, so you mean you had 1,000 and now it's 1,500? She start making phone calls. I have $120,000 somewhere. Guys, that's exactly how the game goes. When it comes to capital, you have nothing to worry about. But the issue why a lot of people cannot really trigger this capital clause, or rather convince investors to give them capital, is because they are not sure. They are not sure of themselves when it comes to their strategy and approach to Forex trading. They're not sure. And because of this, they're afraid to seek. And that's exactly why they run towards prop firms. Because you see, prop firms, the risk is minimal. You pay a little amount, maybe $100, and then you try to access a big amount. And another thing about prop firm, guys, the percentage of people who pass prop firm challenges is about 3%. Not a lot of people are getting funded by prop firms. Prop firms are just here to make a lot of money. Now, as a full-time trader, how do you say, okay, Mr. Willis has said you cannot use prop firms, you can't double your accounts. How can we do it? Good. Get your strategy right. Get your mentality right. How much money do I want to make in 6 months? How much money do I want to make in 1 year? In 6 months, I want to be able to return 30%. At the end of the year, I want to be able to return 60%. That's fine. So you need to calculate, okay, out of this 60%, how much money do I want to make in terms of cash? Okay, this year I want to make $30,000, or this year I want to make $60,000. So now what that means is you need a $100,000 trading account for you to be able to do this. Now the reason why I say 60% is very, very realistic. Think about it. You're the kid who is always flipping accounts, right? So flipping accounts in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So to do 60% over 12 months shouldn't be a problem, right? Think about it. You're relaxed. Now you're actually relaxed. There's no pressure. Guys, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to remove the pressure, because it's the pressure that makes traders crack. You will crack under this pressure that is being mounted on social media. You will crack under the pressure of your small trading account. You need to be able to access a significant amount of capital. I want to make $60,000 this year, so I need $100,000 in my trading account. How do you go about this? It's simple. Grow your own small trading account to wherever it is, and speak to people about your ability to trade. You can raise $100,000 easier than you think. Or better still, if you're able to grow your account over 50%, a live account. Okay, let's put together a challenge. I've got a $1,000 account. If you got a $1,000 account, grow it from $1,000 to $1,500 over a period of 4 months, and then reach out to the support team on the Forex Mastery program, and we'll fund you. I feel a lot safer funding traders who have grown their account over a period of time than traders who flip their accounts. Because people who took their accounts up like this are going to send it right back down. Your primary focus shouldn't really even be on capital. Get your trading right. The money will come. The money is everywhere. I'm telling you, forget about this proprietary firms. You go out there and investors will throw money at you. $1,000 account, grow it to $1,500 over 5 months. You're a superstar. But if you take a $1,000 account and take it to $7,000, when you go and see an investor, they'll say, you took it to 7K. You notice that it's only the investors that don't really have that much money that will invest with you. People that have $200,000-$300,000 will be like, no, something is off here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, something is off. Like, I don't think I can invest with you because your returns are too high. Your returns are too high. Like, you mean you did. So what that translates to is, if your returns are this high, that means your risk is this high as well. Focus on growing that small trading account, and this is exactly how you can now start accessing significant amount of capital. The reason why big time investors, guys, my biggest investor, when they invested $50 million with me, I remember when I had the meeting with them, I showed them 2 funds. One fund had 16.8% return on investment. The other fund was more aggressive. When I mean fund, I'm talking about managed accounts, because we were already managing funds before the biggest investor came on board. So I showed them the one of I showed them the more aggressive fund. I think we were up like maybe 45% at the time, and I almost lost the deal. Like, your returns are fantastic, but we'll be a bit concerned. I'm like, okay, this is a more aggressive fund, but I've got a 16% annual return fund of, an annual return fund of 16.1%. This is less aggressive. What do you guys think about this? They invest, you won't believe that they invested in the one of 16%. Said, this is the one we want. You want to be able to access, because as a full-time trader, prop firms are not reliable over a long period of time. You cannot base your life off of prop firms. So what if they say you log in one day and you cannot trade the accounts? What happens? You want a very concrete deal with a concrete individual or a concrete organization that puts money in their trading account, and they give you access, and then you trade it, you manage it. This way you know, I'm relaxed. I've told these people 50% for the whole year. Do you know what 50% of the whole year is? That means all you need to do is make 5% a month. One trade. And I'm telling you that with the top-down analysis, what you learn from the Forex Mastery Program, guys, one trade, like I was explaining to you guys, 2,000 pips. Do you know what 2,000 pips is? With 2,000 pips and a small distance, you place one trade in a whole year, you make that 50 pips, 50, 60. Imagine you trade only once and you've hit your target for the whole year. And you still kept your risk low. Guys, don't play with me, man. I'm trying to open everybody's mind to this approach to trading, but I don't know, man. Dapper Willis is working, but these clowns on social media are working harder. You get what I'm saying? I'm working hard, but these clowns on social media posting cars and deceiving people are literally working harder, because I'm begging to explain to you guys how it's supposed to go. If not, you end up throwing all your money away and you quit the game. You want to be a full-time trader, you want this thing to work for you, go down this route. Get your education right, get the Forex Mastery Program. The link is in the description as always. Get it, study it, put it in your brain, understand it, digest it, feel it. Trade, grow that account from 1K to 1.5, and then start looking for investors. Better still, come to us. We'll give you an investor, provided you've grown that account over a period of time. This way you are relaxed and you're less prone to blowing accounts. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's my time. That's my mini story. Once I understood these 3 things, trading is for growing accounts, not flipping accounts. Understanding the best approach, whereby I risk this little to make this much. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to grow my account with this strategy. I'm like, next thing to look for capital. I'm like, okay, investors don't really want crazy returns, so I kept my returns. It's even better for me. I'm chilling. Kept my returns realistic. Kept my risk low. And I have it all. That's exactly how you have it all. Understand that trading is for growing capital, not flipping. Get the right strategy and keep your risk and return not as low as possible, but as reasonable as possible. And that's exactly how you grow in the Forex trading industry. Once again, guys,